My hospital stay would have cost $25,000, but with VA healthcare, it's free.
My education would have cost $42,000, but with VA benefits, my books, tuition, and housing are all covered.
The down payment for my home would have been $74,000, but with my VA home loan, my down payment was zero. My service was then. My benefits are now. Get what you earned. Visit choose.va.gov.
Not all veterans are eligible for the type or amount of benefits mentioned here.
You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Monday and Wednesday, Audrey talks business, and on Tuesday and Thursday, she talks about AI. Grab a pen and some paper so you can take notes. Now on with the show.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett Land, all of my friends around the world. It's a beautiful sunshiny day here in Gwinnett County, 39 degrees, going up to a high of 57, so that's pretty darn nice. You know, I forgot it was winter. I forgot December the 21st was the first day of winter, and it's been a little bit chilly, but when you can go outside and it's 57 in December, I'm okay with that. I don't know about you, but I'm okay with that. And I know some of you really like cold. I'm not that person. I don't really like cold like that. So this is perfect for me. So it is a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Hope you guys are having an amazing day, start to your day. It's Christmas Eve, y'all. It is Christmas Eve. You know, I used to love, love, love Christmas, right? And I don't love it like I used to. I still like it, but I used to love it. Like back in the day when, when everybody was together and, and I'm feeling some kind of way this year, this time of the year is always pretty tough for me because of me losing my mom, so it's a little bit tough around this time. Plus she loved Christmas. Like Thanksgiving and Christmas, those were her holidays. Like when Thanksgiving came, right? um Before Thanksgiving came, it was planning of the menu, what we're having for dinner for Thanksgiving. That was a plan. Christmas came, Black Friday, it was me and her sitting there with the tablet, with the iPad, talking about what she was buying everybody, because that's what she loved doing that. Like that was her thing. And I was like, man, I really, really hate the fact that, she's not here. So I get a little sad around these holidays. Now I can tell you my daughter and I have been talking about doing something different. Um for 2025. Like I don't know if I'm gonna be home for Christmas. I may go abroad somewhere and go spend Christmas on the beach somewhere. Not on the beach because that's not my thing. But if she's with me, I'm sure I'm gonna be with some water is. But I may do something different in 2025. Only because I just feel like my family is kind of broken up. Like the kids are grown, so they're doing their own thing. Everybody chasing their own dream. You can't fault them for that. Everybody's chasing their own dream. And so my brother had three kids. I had one. So his kids are scattered. Like one is this place, one is going to be in Florida, one is going to be in Mississippi, the baby's going to be home. And then after that, he'll be gone because he'll be at college playing football, probably playing in some college bowl somewhere, which means my brother won't be home because wherever he's going to be, he's going to be. So I already know next year's going to be pretty different for me. So but it's okay. I'm still grateful. I'm grateful that today is new Christmas Eve, and I did my Christmas shopping, so I'm everybody. And but let me say this, I'm not quite done. I got one more person, my baby nephew. So I said to my brother yesterday, I was like, Did you pick Jalen up a gift? He goes, just give him some money. I said he's going to Indiana. Maybe I should have just bought him a bunch of underwear and socks for the cold, right? He said, yeah, Jalen underwear costs like $100 for 3 pairs. Like what kind of drawers are those? I was like, what? He's like, yeah, he wear. So I don't know. I said, yeah, he definitely not getting those. I'm not paying $100 for 3 pair underwear. Like what in the world? So yeah, so crazy, but I don't know. I have to get him something, and I hate buying gift cards, y'all. I really do. But I guess I'll have to give him a gift card because my brother didn't pick him up anything. He knows him better than anybody. But I know I'm not about to pay $100 for no underwear, so that's not going. Not when I can go and pay $7.99 over at Walmart. And you can get about 6 pairs. Like, nah, not doing that. And I shouldn't listen to my brother anyway. My brother, that's his thing. But he, the kids probably take after him. Not my oldest nephew. He's pretty cool. Like I could buy him anything, he'll be happy, which I love that about him. I love all of them. He's my baby. He's my baby next to my own baby, like them two right there. Because he is the one that always checks in. We're laughing half the night because he done found something on TikTok. This is like every day. So yeah. Anyway, let's get on with the show. Today I'm talking about how to leverage. Listen, if you are a local business, I'm in Gwinnett County, so the show is titled, how Gwinnett businesses can leverage AI to become global, to compete globally. You have to learn how to use these tools to compete globally because everybody else is. So why don't you? Which is what I was, which is what I'm saying. So today's episode, I'm talking about what you can do so you can compete globally. Because here's the thing, we are even if you have an online retail store, your clients can be global. But if you're not set up properly, you're gonna miss that stream of revenue. You're gonna miss that. So we're gonna talk about how businesses can Gwinnett and wherever you are. I'm saying Gwinnett because I'm in Gwinnett, but you could be in Alabama somewhere. You can be over in West Mississippi. I don't know. You can be up in Connecticut, Rhode Island, wherever you are, Boston, wherever you are. Take these tools to help you with you can be in a whole nother country, you know, and you want to be a global business. Now, if you want to stay a mom and pop business, you want to stay right at home. Because let me tell you something. Even if I had a mom and pop restaurant, I guarantee you I would have some kind of product that came out of that restaurant that could be sold globally. Because I know me. So it couldn't be just we go and then we're gonna run the restaurant. Nah, we're gonna have to have some utensils, some wine glasses, some pasta, something that's gonna go outside of that restaurant that can be sold global. I don't know what it's gonna be, but if I'm in a restaurant business, it's gonna be something. Pizza dough, it's gonna be something that people can buy and it's going to be distributed globally. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think, even if you are a small business, mom and pop business, you got to start to think globally if you want to grow globally. All right, so let's talk about some things you need to do. So the first thing you need to do, that you could probably do to give your business a competitive edge, is you know. Don't think that tech is just for the giants, right? The tech giants, like the Facebooks of the world and the Googles of the world. Anybody, do you hear what I'm saying? Anybody can leverage these tools to help them grow any company, but you got to be in the game, right? Facebook and Google and YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, they have all, every last one of them have all leveraged technology to become global behemoths. They're not just businesses, they are global behemoths, right? You can do the same thing. Now, you may not become a behemoth because you might need a little bit of cash thrown into your company. However, if you get to a certain stage, you may qualify for some investors to come in if that's what you want to say, hey, let me put 10 million in your business. But if you stay small, the chances of that happening is almost zero, right? It's like almost zero. So you got to think about what you can do right now. So if you are a Gwinnett business and you're listening to the sound of my voice, here's some things you can think about doing and how to adopt AI into your business. So one of the things you can do is think about how to streamline your operations. Now, I've been doing this over the last 3 months and I've been streamlining. And let me tell you something, it feels really good. Like it feels really, really good to streamline your business and to get things out. Even for this show, I'm creating a smart bot just for Good Morning Gwinnett for the show and for the website to help me streamline even better, but it also create another stream of income. And I'm using AI to do that. And so pretty soon, probably week not next week, week after next, you can go to Good Morning Gwinnett and you will see something new that's going to be on the site that I've created because I need to streamline. So I've been working on streamlining my operation so it's manageable and it could work when I'm not here. I know the show doesn't work when I'm not here, but it could work because it has worked because I've used AI to create shows. Um, so it can work because of AI. I don't even have to, I used to want to hire a host, right? I don't even have to do that anymore. When I tell y'all this thing is serious, it is a serious thing. It is so serious on so many levels, what AI can do right now. And I'm going to be doing so many things for Good Morning Gwinnett and what we're doing. I'm so excited about just the expansion and things. I want you to get excited about that too. So streamline your operations. That's the first thing. The next thing you're going to do is use tools to enhance your marketing. Now, this is a biggie, right? They have marketing automation. They have AI automation companies everywhere. And I had considered starting one. No, well, I had considered adding AI automation to Noise Media Network because it's a media and marketing company. I had considered that, and I was like, do I really want to do that? Because I'm trying to get to that whole lifestyle where everything is streamlined. So when I thought about it, I said, yeah, that doesn't fit into my streamlined operations plan, right? I don't know how that fits in because I don't know if I want to have clients and when things break, they keep calling me. Like that part, I don't know if I like that. Well, let me say this. I do know I don't like that, right? And so my way of not having to deal with that is to grow Good Morning Gwinnett, because even though that's a great opportunity to support businesses, it's a lot of stress on me. When things break, they call you. When Good Morning Gwinnett, I call me. When something happens on Good Morning Gwinnett, I call me. Right? I call myself. No one is calling me saying, "Hey, I'm upset because Good Morning Gwinnett is broken." No, that's me calling GoDaddy or whoever has broken it. That's me. So I know for me, streamlining that is going to put me in a position to market better. Because if I do all the things that I know how to do, and Lord has given me such a gift to know how to do many, I'm going to be all over the place and I'm going to be stressed out. So I want you to think about how to use these tools to help you market. Do you need to be able to create content? Now, let me say this: Mondays or Sundays, depending on which one I feel like doing it, I create a video for my bookpreneur channel on YouTube, right? I create a video about something that happens. So this week I talked about me getting that $1.42 royalty for my audiobook, right? So I created that. So I uploaded it to YouTube, and then I used a piece of software called Opus Clips, and then I took that video, and I think it was like 10 or 12 minutes. I took that 10 or 12 minute video, dropped it into Opus Clip, and it turned it into like about 15 different videos. And then I scrolled through the videos and I scheduled them to go out every day on Facebook, YouTube as a short, TikTok, Instagram. I'm missing something. It was 5 of them. It was 5 places it's scheduled to go out every day until like Monday or Tuesday of the next week. So I created that one piece of content on Sunday. I chopped it up. It went out on the rest of the days. I'll do it again on Friday or Sunday. I'll do it again. So you see what I'm saying? So that's marketing. That's me being visible all the time. So people that I know that follow my TikTok page, they're like, man, I really love what you're doing. That's all AI. Like it's me talking, telling the story, but I take that 1 12-minute video and I chop it up into all these different videos, and then I schedule it right from the platform to just get distributed out. So every day, those platforms are getting a new piece of content from me every day. I might do one video on Sunday or Friday or Sunday, but Monday through the rest of the week, there's a video going out on those platforms. That's powerful. So you got to learn how to leverage these tools, and that tool is called Opus Clips, and it's a great tool. I love it. The other thing you can do is figure out how to create your customer service. Now, I know for me, chatbots is going to be something that's going to be very pivotal in my company moving forward for various reasons. One, I don't have a customer service bot on my website. Not on this one, on the Gwinnett Women's Chamber website. We built that right in, but on this website there isn't one. So now I have to go there and put in one along with some other tools that I'm incorporating into the site. So I'm going to do that as well. So you got to understand that these tools are going to help you by working 24/7 even when you're not there. And what you do is you train your chat bot to answer all the questions about what you do. So for me, I'm talking tech, business, local news. My chat bot needs to understand all of that. It's going to take me some time to train it, but that's okay because I got time. I got time to train it. So when I put it up there, it can answer questions about whatever. I'm also going to have a paid version of that bot. So it's going to answer general questions, but then it's going to also have a database of questions that they may not know about, because guess what? It's based on my experience, so it's in my head, and I'm going to put that in a paid version of that. So that's a premium version. So that's called a freemium. Like for free, you get this. Right, but for paid you get this stuff right here. So there will be a paid version and there will be a free version of my bot that's on my site. You can do the same thing. Here's the other thing about that, right? That's an upsell. Someone goes to your site, you out talking, you passing out business card. Some people gonna say, "Oh, let me go see what the site look like." They're gonna go to your site. When they get to your site, your chat bot is there. They can ask questions about your site, but that is a selling point, because if they decide they want to ask your chatbot or something, and the chatbot recommends that they get the paid version of something that you've done, you just made money because you were somewhere else, not sitting in front of your computer, not inside of the shop. You were somewhere else talking to somebody, and you handed them a business card, and they went to your website, and there was a chatbot on your website who was willing to sell them something from your website. They recommended something from your website. It recommends something from your website. So do you see how important this can be? And this can be done anywhere globally. You could be anywhere. You could be in the airport in Switzerland, and somebody's sitting there talking. What do? And you give them a card. They could be on their way to Italy, because that's where they live. And you give them a card, and guess what they do? They check you out. And they goes, oh my God, I had such a great conversation with her in the airport. I'm going to buy something from her, right? And they go to the website, and bam, now you got the chat bot answering questions and recommending tools, recommending resources, recommending food, recommending something. My daughter loves food, right? She likes to cook. She's really I call her Betty Crocker. I call her Betty Crocker, and I call my husband Chef RD because they like to cook. I don't like to cook. I can cook, and I can cook well. I just don't like to cook. But I was cooking when I was like 8 years old for my aunts and uncles. They used to come to my house and babysit us, and I would cook for them. So I don't like cooking. And so people like my husband, people don't think I can cook, but I could cook, baby. I just don't like it. My daughter, on the other hand, she loves cooking. So I'm gonna be creating a SAS program for her just because she likes cooking. Right around her passion. She loves it. She likes to make cute little things for parties and events and all that. She loves all that stuff. I don't like any of that. So we sat down on the phone last week, a week before last, and she was like, she's an IT engineer by trade. And so she's like, I don't know if I want to do this job my whole life. So she can't say that to me because her mom is an entrepreneur since almost the day she came into this world. And I'm looking like, yeah, okay. Yeah, well, you know what I say, create something of your own. And so when I started as an entrepreneur, she was 3. Yeah, she was no, she was 4 when I actually started. I was selling Avon at my job. So that's how she was 4 years old. I was working at Prudential and I was selling Avon while I was there. So she was 4 years old when I started. So she can't ask me about, a job because I'm not, everybody's not cut out to be an entrepreneur, but everybody should have a side hustle. Everybody. Unless you're just so rich that you don't need one because, but for those of you who are still working a 9 to 5 thinking, I want to do something, start with a side hustle. But anyway, I'm creating something for her in the space of food because she likes food. But it will have a chat bot built in to answer questions and customer inquiries 24/7 because that's a necessity. That's no longer a luxury. It is a necessity for you to have that 24/7 chat by answering your customers' inquiries because guess what? If they can't get their questions answered and it take you 2 days to get back to them, that's a problem. That's gonna be a problem. All right. All right. The other way you can use AI for your business and to go global is analyze market data. You can see what's happening. You can see emerging opportunities. I do this all the time. I ask ChatGPT, what are some pain points in emerging industries? Because I know I need to know the pain points in my space though, in my space, right? Or if I'm working on a project for a client, like I'm working on a project right now for someone and in a specific space. And so we know what the pain points are. And so we have used the AI to say, what are the pain points? And we're going to address the pain points in the product that I'm going to create. We're going to address that. We're going to answer that. Our tool is going to be the answer to those pain points. You can do that for your business. Analyze the market. Even if you are in retail right now, let's say you sell plus size clothing. I always talk about this because I'm a plus size chick. Plus size clothing, right? What is happening in the industry right now? What are some emerging opportunities for me in plus size clothing? Are they bringing back florals? God, I hope not, because that big flowers on big folks don't look all that great. Are they bringing back, plaids? Don't like those either, but somebody will. You can do an analysis. You can use these tools to predict trends and see what's coming up for the spring, for the fall, for the winter, for Valentine's Day, for 4th of July, and get on top of the trends. And now when everything pops off, you're right in the middle of the pop off. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to learn how to leverage these tools to help you grow your business, to help you create your brand, move your brand forward, to make it a global brand, if you so choose. If your goal is not to do that, then don't do that. But if your goal is to do that, I suggest you do that. That's what I'm saying. All right, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to continue this conversation, so stay tuned.
Snowflakes kissing cheeks with glee, warmth of family round the tree, whispers of joy fill the night, stars are shining oh so bright, candles flicker soft and low, magic in the air we know, silent nights and laughter sweet, in this eve our hearts It's Christmas Eve, we feel the glow. Love and peace and hearts will grow. Memories we keep and share. Joy and hope is everywhere. Christmas Eve, we feel the glow. Love and peace and hearts will grow. Memories we keep and share. Joy and hope is everywhere. Softly serenades of old, stories of the joy retold. In the heart the fire burns, for the love that we've all earned. Children's eyes with wonder gleam, wishes floating in their dreams. Harmony in every breath, life and love defeating death. It's Christmas Eve, we feel the glow. Love and peace and hearts will grow. Memories we keep and share. Joy and hope is everywhere. Christmas Eve, we feel the glow. Love and peace and hearts will grow. Memories we keep and share. Joy and hope is everywhere.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney. Today we're talking about how to leverage AI to grow your local business. I'm in Gwinnett County, so I'm talking to the Gwinnetians out there, but you can take this same information to help you with your business. All right, let's jump right back into it. So another way you can leverage AI to help you grow your business and compete globally is inventory management. Now, I know somebody, and it's so funny because I said to them, they need to bring me in. I know somebody that works for a company, and the one thing that she complains about all the time is the inventory system, and it's in paper. And I said, "What?" I said, "Why?" And she says, "Girl, I don't know." She has like stacks of paper, and they have to cross reference. It's a mess. It's like, and she talks about this all the time, and I'm like, "Won't they just create something to automate that?" And here's the thing, they could do it. Like they had Amazon is one of their largest clients, so I know they're making money. They could do it. They can, but they don't. They won't do it. And I was like, oh my god. So, and I thought about going after that as a contract, but I was like, yeah, that's gonna make my head hurt. Like that right there. First of all, you got to train the people. They've been used to doing paper, and now even though the system will probably be amazing for them to track and do inventory management, you got to train the people who are used to paper. And that's the problem. The people who are there, they're not high tech people because if they were, they will automate that crap. They will put that into some kind of system that's going to be able to check the stock. They do all kind. When she explained to me what they do, I was like, but why? Because it sounds crazy. And so me in my mind, if I have inventory, which I do not like carrying inventory, so I'm not an inventory kind of business. I would do print on demand on a New York Minute, just so I don't have to carry inventory. Yes, the pay is the royalties are going to be smaller, but guess what? I don't have to worry about that. When people have to return stuff, they return it to the print on demand company, not me. All right. So when I think about inventory management, whether it be food, let me say this real quick. I used to watch The Prophet, right? I don't know if you guys ever heard of The Prophet. It was a show that used to come on MSNBC called The Prophet, which I loved that show. I wish he'd bring it back. It was hosted by Marcus Lemonis, and what he would do is he would go into struggling businesses and he would help them revamp the business so they can start making money. I remember one time he went into this restaurant. When I tell y'all, he counted everything right down to a piece of lettuce. I'm talking about his inventory and take a piece of lettuce off, lay it on the bread. Okay, how much is that? I'm talking about literally like a leaf of a piece of lettuce. That was included in inventory management. I could not believe. I'm like, seriously? Like, who does that? So, but I watched that episode when inventory management wasn't what it is right now or what it could be right now, right? And here's what happens. It reduces waste when you do that. So if you are thinking about, am I losing money on inventory? If you're not tracking inventory, you're losing a lot of money. So think about how to include some of these tools into your inventory so you can manage better. If I felt like being bothered with customers like that, I would definitely create something for that company. Like I would create something and sell it to them probably for thousands and thousands of dollars, but it sounds like a headache. And it sounds like people are not ready to change. They're not ready to adapt to what's happening. So they got everything on paper. It cracks me up because she's like, oh my God. She always talk about how bad the system is. I'm talking about bad. Like it has to go from this person email to this person email to print it out in the warehouse to come back to this desk, go back in. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. So that's a mess. All right, another way that you can do it to make sure that you are staying aboard is workforce management. Now, if you got a team of people that you're managing, that could be a little bit hectic, right? You got to figure out how to do schedules. You got to do employee availability, who can work, who can't work, that kind of stuff. Stressful. So put these tools in place that so they can create a schedule for you. It'll balance out the who needs to work, who needs to be off. It'll balance that out. Let me say this, right? Work-life balance is really important to a lot of people, but it's really important to millennials. Like they love I don't care what millennial I pretty much talk to, they love work-life balance. So if you try to pinhole them into like my generation, how we did things when we worked 80 hours in a week, they're not trying to do that. So you need to make sure that you have a system or a tool in place that can make sure your workforce management runs smoothly. Everybody has what they need so they can come to work and be happy. Because what you don't want is unhappy people coming in on a shift they don't want to be on because you done scheduled them wrong when they really should have been off because they got to go to the school play, they got to go on a school trip, they want to take some time for the husband, they want to take the wife out for dinner. You don't want to do that because now you got a disgruntled workforce and nothing is going to run smooth because everybody hates you. I'm just keeping it real, real. They're gonna hate you. So put the tools in place that's gonna make your company work more efficiently, make your employees as happy as they can be. Now you can't make them all happy. Somebody's gonna hate the system because they want you to go back to punch your time cards, right? But for those who want work life balance and you want to be able to manage that, use those tools. Like there's a tool called Deputy and there's a tool called Zoom Shift. Check them out. If they're gonna help you get it done, get it done. Stop playing around with this thing. It's not going anywhere. And if you want to compete, you got to make sure you stay up to date. All right. Now, this is a big one. Process automation. Listen, Gwinnetians out there, if you're in business, you can have robotic processes in place to handle repetitive tasks such as invoicing. Don't you hate invoicing? Payroll. Don't you hate payroll? Who likes data entry? Not me. I work for a company. I filled in for my friend one time. She was going out on maternity leave. And I think I was in between jobs or something. I don't know what it was. Whatever it was, I got to fill in for her at a pharmaceutical company for 6 months while she was on maternity leave. And all she did was data entry. I thought I was going to go crazy. I was like, from faxes. So they were, this is what I'm going to say. The doctors, so they were doing trial studies on people, right? And so what they would do is they would put they would do their trials, and they would fax the trial studies in. Fax them. Like piles and piles and piles of paper were coming through the fax machine. And from the trials, from those papers, we would have to sit there and try to decipher what the doctor wrote. So I don't know if you've ever seen a doctor's handwriting. It is horrible. I worked in a hospital for almost 9 years. Doctors' handwritings are horrible. But these will come through on fax. So just remember, when faxes used to come through, it only printed in black and white. It was scratched up. You could barely read the fax as is. So put that with a doctor's handwriting. Anyway, it would come through, and we would have to sit there and decipher what was on the paper and then type it into the computer all day long. I was like, oh my God, this is horrible. Can you imagine not having to do that? I don't like data entry. So if you like it, then hey, I love it for you. If you don't like it, find a tool that's going to help you because that was a horrific experience for me. I was grateful for the opportunity. And when she came back, they offered me a job, right? They interviewed me for a job. And the lady asked me, the person that was doing the interview, she said, a little Asian woman. It was so funny. I can't remember her name, I knew she was Asian. She said, "So, what do you see yourself in 5 years?" I said, "Running my own company." She says, "Oh, yeah, yeah, I definitely don't see myself here." Like, I didn't say that part, but in my mind, like, not here, hell to the no, not here, right? And when my friend came back and she said, "How did the interview go?" I said, "I guess it went okay." She asked me, "Where do I see myself in 5 years?" And she said, and I said, "Not, running my own business." She goes, "Why'd you say that?" I said, "Because that's where I see myself. Like, you see yourself here for 5 years. I don't see myself here past you coming back from from being on maternity leave. This is it for me." She stayed for 27 years. She said, "I was an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for 27 years." She stayed at that job for 27 years until they let her go this past April. After 27 years, she stayed doing that job I just described. I've been an entrepreneur for that long. She stayed at the job. It was crazy. But that was her path. She loved it. I was like, listen, you love it, I hate it. What I'm saying to you is if that's something you hate, put that junk into automation. Let the system do it for you. Let the system do it. You ain't got to do that. You do not have to do that. Now I want to talk about one last thing, and this is a biggie. So if you go to goodmorninggwinnett.com, you're going to see a lot of content on the site. I have about 1,000 articles on my website because I've been doing this for a long time, 6 years almost, right? But I had to start over in 2000. I had to start over because my other site crashed. I started from scratch, but I still have about 1,000 articles on the site. Now I put out articles every day. Local SEO is your friend if you know how to do it. Now I'm becoming like a local SEO expert. Like I feel like I know some stuff. I know how to go in and make sure the titles are not, 60 to 80 characters. My meta description should be over 160 characters. I should have like words like discover, how to learn, why, as in the titles. This is all SEO, right? I should have internal links, external links, backlinks, all of these things. This is important because you want people to find you, but you want people to find you on a global level, right? So you need to understand how to title things. You need to understand how to create content for global communities, not just your local if you're trying to go global. So you need to understand all these things. I do so much content. When I sit there and I think about what I want to talk about, it has to make sense for me, and I have to be able to link it back to something. I have to be able to do an internal link to something, all of these different things. And this is important. For your local SEO, for your local business to grow, you should be using local SEO. For your global business to grow, you should be using global SEO. There's two differences. When you write global SEO, when you create global SEO content, it's specifically for your audience. Gwinnett County. This article today is titled for Gwinnett County. Why? Because I'm in Gwinnett County. I want to get Gwinnett County business owners' attention because this is going to help them grow their business and leverage AI. Right? So that's why. But on a global scale, anybody around the world listen to my voice, and a lot of people listen to my voice every day. You can take these same strategies and implement it to any business anywhere in the world, and they'll work for you. You may have to tweak them a little bit for your market, but they will work for you. But right now, my goal is to build a footprint for AI in Gwinnett County. So I'm talking about Gwinnetians and Gwinnett business owners. However, the content can go for anybody, anywhere, because the strategies don't change. You may have to tweak them, but you just have to, okay, this is going to be for Albuquerque, New Mexico. How business in Albuquerque, New Mexico can leverage AI to help them scale their business globally. See how I did that? So Albuquerque, New Mexico businesses come up. Guess who come up? You come up because you just put that in the title. Now, is anybody searching for that term? I don't know. But I'm about to share this on LinkedIn. So when I share this on LinkedIn, I got between my contact followers and something else, it's about 15,000 people. I looked the other day, I was like, wait a minute, 7,000? That is growing. That stayed 6,000 for a minute. So that means I'm growing. So I'm going to share this article right on over to LinkedIn so people can see it. And a lot of people that are connected with me are located in Gwinnett County. Why? Because I'm the Good Morning Gwinnett lady, and I'm the president of the Gwinnett Women's Chamber. So a lot of people in Gwinnett County are connected with me. All right. So let's do some action steps. Here's some things you need to do. I want you to take these action steps. It's a lot. And the article is long. I always give you an abbreviated version of the article because they are really long. So if you want the full article, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com. You'll see it there. It's under technology. Here's some business steps you can take right now. So to all my Gwinnetians out there and all my friends in the world around the world, if you want to take your business globally, here's some steps. Okay, access the needs. Identify areas where AI can add value, such as marketing, operations, and customer service. You got to first access the needs, right? What are the needs? The next thing you want to do is set some goals. Define what you want to achieve with AI. That's important. Whether it's cost savings, increase sales, or improve customer satisfaction. Now, me personally, I want all three, but you may not need all three. You may, your sales may be great, but your customer service may suck. You may be doing great on cost savings, but your sales need to come up better. So that set some goals. I need all three of those. Well, my cost savings are pretty good. Let me take that back. My cost savings are not bad. Increase sales, and I want to put in a customer tool so I can see what people are saying, because I don't have that on Good Morning Gwinnett. I don't have a way to communicate back to people. I mean, they could leave messages in it, but they always leave like comments. So I think I turned that feature off. But I definitely want to increase sales and traffic. I want to increase sales and traffic to my website. That's why I do so much SEO. And it's helping, because when I look at my Google Analytics, I'm like, oh my God, I'm excited. Choose the right tools. This is really important. It's so many. Listen, there's a new tool that come out every single day. I was looking at something. I use a tool called Pickaxe, and I love Pickaxe because it allowed me to create smart chatbots in a couple of days. I'm talking about, like, I did Debt Crusher Pro. I did Debt Crusher Pro like in 3 days, and most of that was like really me trying to get the artwork right for the graphic. Go to debtcrusher.pro, debtcrusher.pro. You can see what I'm saying. Pickaxe helped me do that, right? That tool is amazing for me because it's simple to use, and I can prompt it and tell it, or not, because it has a built-in prompter for you. You just give it an idea, and it just run away and creates everything you need. I love it. I'm gonna be using that for the tool that I'm gonna create for Good Morning Gwinnett, because that is what I want, a chatbot that's so smart that when people come to Good Morning Gwinnett and they ask a question, it'll say, okay, and I'm gonna program it. If it asks a question that you do not know, email that question to me with that person's email, and I get back to them. That's how I'm gonna create the bot, because if they ask a question that I don't have into my database, which is gonna take me some time to build that one, because it's a lot of stuff that I want to put in there. But if they ask a question that my bot can't answer, I need the bot to say, "Hey, I'm not sure about that question. Let me get your email and name, and I will ask Audrey, and she'll get back to you." Right? That's what the bot is going to do. So, choose the right tools is going to help you. That tool, Project Pickaxe, is a great tool. I love it. Pilot projects, test AI, test a bunch of them. It's a lot of them, y'all. If you go to, God, what is it? Future Tools by Matt Wolf. He does reviews. He has so many tools on his site. Shout out to Matt Wolf. I watch him all the time too. Go to Future Tools. You can find tools there. You can go to a site called There's an AI for that. There's an AI for that. Any kind of tool you want. Tools are everywhere. You just have to go through and pick the one you want. And a lot of them have ratings on them. So you want to use the ones that have good ratings on them. All right. And then you want to have some kind of analytic tool so you can measure your results. I use Google Analytics for my website. I use built-in tools inside my website to let me know whether or not things are broken. Like, there are some broken things that I have to fix. My images are too large. I have to go back and fix those. It's just these are smart tools telling me, or your images are too large. It's going to make your site load slow. So you're going to get a performance red flag. But that's what I'm saying. Like, these are the tools, right? So it's a lot more, y'all. Here's what I want you to do. I'm going to go to my last song. When you get a minute, just go to the website, goodmorninggwinnett.com. You'll see the title there. It say Gwinnett on it, but listen, you can take these tools no matter where you are. You can take this article, and if you want to compete globally and you want to leverage AI, this can definitely apply to you. It doesn't matter where you are. Just take out Gwinnett and put in your town, your city, your state, your community. Put that inside and say, how can I do this for me? Go to the website, goodmorninggwinnett.com. You'll see how businesses can use AI to compete globally. You can do that. You can do that. I'm going to go to my last song, then I'm going to come back and give you my words of inspiration for today. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Snow is falling, nights are clear. Magic whisper. hear, I think I hear footsteps on my rooftop high. And it started when the sky secret sleigh that's flying by. I think I hear, I think I hear, I think I hear reindeer, reindeer dancing on my rooftop, rooftop. I think I hear reindeer, reindeer bringing all the magic, magic. Nights so silent, but I know there's a rhythm in the snow. Candy canes and mistletoe. I think I hear, I think I hear. Close your eyes, feel the sound. Hoofbeats make the world go round. In the air and on the ground. I think I hear, I think I hear, I think I hear reindeer, reindeer dancing on my rooftop, rooftop. I think I hear reindeer, reindeer bringing all the magic, magic. Close your eyes, feel the sound. Hoofbeats make the world go round. In the air and on the ground. I think I hear, I think I hear, I think I hear reindeer, reindeer dancing on my rooftop, rooftop. I think I hear reindeer, reindeer bringing all the magic, magic.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Listen, listen. That song right there, I think I hear reindeer. I just came up in this one. Hey, write me a song called I Think I Hear Reindeer. I love it. I'm over here jamming by myself. AI. Do you hear what I just said? That's my own song with AI. And I just said, hey, I think I hear reindeer. It's upbeat, it's dance, a female vocal, and that's what I got. I like that song. I'm over here just think I hear reindeer, reindeer dancing on my rooftop, rooftop. AI baby, y'all better stop playing with this thing. All right, listen, I gotta go, but before I go, I want to give you my words of inspiration for the day. And here goes. It says, "Great things never come from comfort zones." I'm gonna say it one more time because somebody missed that short statement. Great things never come from comfort zones. Roy T. Bennett said that, and he was right. You got to be uncomfortable if you want to be great. Let me say that part again. You got to get uncomfortable if you want to be great. If you want to produce something great, you want to create something great. It's going to make you uncomfortable. Now, what I will say is don't do things that you absolutely hate because that's going to make you miserable. That's not going to be uncomfortable. You're going to be miserable. So what I'm telling you is to pick something that you can love. Yes, it's going to come with some form of uncomfortableness. It will. However, it doesn't matter because you love it and you're going to figure out what you got to do. But if you want to be great, you got to be willing to be uncomfortable. Like I'm uncomfortable every day about something in my business, something every day. If I take a break that's too long, I'm comfortable. I have taken lunch breaks literally and stopped in the middle of my food. I know this sounds crazy. Stopped in the middle of me eating lunch after not eating breakfast and was like, you know what? I forgot to do something and will stop and go do what I forgot to do instead of me just eating my lunch and then coming back and I can't do it because it's uncomfortable for me to sit there and enjoy my lunch when I know I didn't do something. And so I'll stop mid bite. I've done that, which is a bad habit because then it makes me overeat at night. I know my weaknesses. I'm working on them. You should too. So I hope this was helpful. If you want more information, if you want to read the entire article, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com. You can see the entire article there and a lot of other articles. And, if you like the show, share the show with a friend, subscribe to the show, and also be sure to, tell somebody. Share that somebody who's struggling right now with business and AI, trying to understand the whole thing. Tell them about it. Also, we have the Georgia AI Summit coming up in May. Go to GwinnettWomen'sChamber.com for more information about that. We hosted the first one this year in January. This year we're going to do it in May. We got started a little bit late, so we pushed it back to May. And we're excited about that because AI is not going anywhere. We want to make sure that all businesses, all communities understand the power of AI so they can understand how to be able to use it, how to be able to manage it, because it's getting smarter and smarter and smarter. Pretty soon we'll have robots walking up and down the street as police officers. You need to know how to interact with them. So we want to make sure that we are an AI first community, and that's why we are doing the Georgia AI Summit. So I want you to go check that out as well. GwinnettWomen'sChamber.com. You can click on the link. And hey, if you want to come to our gala in March, we'd love to have you. Go to the website. You can see the gala there. You'll see the Georgia AI Summit there. Everything is there. We would love to have you. Thank you again for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 44 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you for that. If you missed any episodes of the show, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there. Also, be sure to connect with me on all the platforms at Good Morning Gwinnett. That's YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. On LinkedIn is Noise Media Network because that is the parent company for all that I do on media marketing. I'll be back again tomorrow, Christmas morning. It's going to be a short show, though. I may just play a bunch of songs that I create tonight so I can just play music all day and be a DJ. I might be a DJ tomorrow. I might not talk any business tomorrow. I doubt that, but I'm probably going to definitely play a lot of music. I might just play DJ. All right, so I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. You guys stay safe out there. Get your last minute shopping in. Bake the cakes for tomorrow. All of that good stuff. Get ready for the family. I'll be on here at 10 o'clock for a minute. So tune in tomorrow to listen to me talk about Christmas and play some music. All right, until next time, my friends. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, everybody.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney. If you missed an episode, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com for past episodes and local news. Do us a favor and click the link in the description to support the show for just $5.99 a month and share it with a friend.